So this person is talking about universal healthcare, right? We were talking about universal healthcare, and this person says, who pays for the people doing the work? Because I responded to a woman who said, well, if we have universal healthcare, then as somebody that works in the healthcare industry, you are entitled to my labor for free. And that's not how any of that works. And so this person says, who pays the people doing the work? Who determines how much they get reimbursed to that office? Then how much of that going to that person pays for that work that they did? And if you want to watch the rest of this video, you can watch the rest of this video on my Patreon. TikTok wants to kick us out of the Creator Awards Fund program. Then I'm only going to generate as few videos or as few views for them as possible. And if you want to watch the rest of it, you need to go to my Patreon, go to the link in my bio, click on my Patreon. It's $4.20 a month to subscribe over there. Having said that, for the rest of the people who are now on Patreon, the people who pay for it are us through our tax dollars. The way it works in every other industrialized nation. We want to pay for our health care the way we pay for our health care through health insurance, only through a universal system. Health insurance works because multiple people within your state, and it's within your state because health insurance cannot currently cross state lines. So a group of people within your state collectively pool their resources and negotiate with medical providers and pharmaceutical companies and things of that nature for the various prices that they're going to pay for somebody to go see a doctor, to go see a specialist, to get a prescription drug, to get a test or go to the hospital or anything of that nature. And the reason why you're paying less than if you just walked into a doctor and paid on your own, or walked into a hospital and paid on your own, or walked into a pharmacy and paid on your own, is because multiple people have come together to pool their resources, and it's kind of like collective bargaining, right? The insurance company goes to the doctors, the specialists, the hospitals, and the pharmaceutical companies, the drugstores, and says, hey, listen, I'm going to bring you 400,000 patients, 500,000 patients, customers, through our health insurance pool. And so for that, we get to negotiate a lower rate. The doctors, the specialists, the pharmacies say, okay, if you're bringing me 500,000 customers, we'll give you this better rate. Well, now, if we did that for the whole country, and we went to the doctors, the specialists, the hospitals, the pharmaceutical companies, things of that nature, and we said, we're going to bring you 300 million customers, then we can negotiate a rate. And we can negotiate a rate in which the medical providers still get paid a decent buck, the hospitals still get paid a decent buck, the pharmacies and pharmaceutical companies still get paid a decent buck, but we as American citizens aren't getting raked over the coals, and we can get a better price because we are all collectively pooling our resources to bargain in a collective state. That's how this all works. The people who pay for it are us through our tax dollars. We would just end up paying less. Right now, we're paying 35% more than any other industrialized nation, and we have worse health outcomes. We have a lower life expectancy. We have higher infant mortality rates, higher instances of cancer and diabetes and heart disease and things of that nature than any other industrialized nation. Now, part of that also goes to the fact that we are an obese nation. Why are we an obese nation? Well, a couple of things. We like our processed foods, we like our fast food, but more importantly, we have a reactive healthcare system rather than a proactive healthcare system. We have a for-profit healthcare system that says, go eat what you want, go drink what you want, go smoke what you want, and when you get sick, we'll take care of it. We got a pill for that. We'll sell you this pill. We'll sell you this treatment. We'll sell you this test. In other industrialized nations where they have universal healthcare, they proactively teach and kind of train their citizenry to live a healthier lifestyle so that they don't need to see the doctor as often. They don't need as many tests. They don't need as many medications, and they're living longer, healthier lives because it's a proactive approach. Everything we do here is reactive. So we need to change the way we approach our healthcare from a reactive versus proactive stance and through a collective bargaining stance with every American in the country being part of the same pool. And that's how we'll lower our healthcare costs, have better healthcare outcomes, and be able to compete healthcare wise with every other nation on the planet. Compete is the wrong term. Keep pace with, keep par with, things of that nature. But there's the answer to your question. And to those of you who came over to Patreon to see this video, I thank you very much.